Hi, hi. Hi, hi. How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having a good Tuesday. I hope you all had a good evening last night. It's nice to see you all again. Hi, Aki. Hi, Wiz. Hi, Tomo. Hi, Rain. Hi, hi. Um, before we super get into it, I'm gonna start by saying, uh, my throat hurts. I brewed some tea. But we're probably not going to do a ton of chatting. I'm going to try to keep quiet. I just didn't want to not play because the game has a lot of VA anyways. So, like, I didn't want to just cancel. But, so we'll be playing Mass Effect today. Thank you. But, yeah. The Mass Effect, like, starting screen is playing in the background, and it's like putting me to sleep. It's very. I listen to a lot of ASMR to sleep, especially like not talking ASMR, and uh, there are some uh, channels that just have like thrumming binaural audio going, and it sounds very reminiscent of those. I'm sorry to hear that. Please do what you need to. No, I'm good. I'll be okay. Especially if I, drink this tea, keep talking relatively quiet, and not yap a ton, which I don't think I will be. I didn't talk a ton last week when we played Mass Effect, because there's a lot of voice acting, which is very good. It's good voice acting. So, I also have some water here once the tea is done, so we'll be okay. Um, Ruby is here. I mentioned this yesterday. We are taking care of Ruby for the next week and a half. And my brother is not home, so at 9-ish, maybe a little bit before 9, maybe 8:30-ish. I'll have to take her out. Yeah. Hi, Crovan. Hi, hi. I hope you're doing okay. So, I mean, I guess with that in mind, we'll hop into it. I don't have a lot to talk about. Then yeah, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. It's just ambient noise, and there's something in the background that's very low. I could definitely fall asleep to this menu screen, for sure. I get what you're talking about now. Yeah. Now it's time to cook. Hi, cool. Hi, hi. What were we doing? What do I have with me? Tali and Rex. That's very small. Let's get sleeping music. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing. How do I? How do I change who's on my team? I don't remember how to play this game. Oh, there we go. I mean, this seems really good. The holiday rush is over? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. This guy uses an assault rifle. What did she use? A pistol, probably? Sure. What were we doing? We were proving some guy wrong? No, we're good. We're doing this. We got all the evidence, we did everything. The only mission that we should have is scanning the keepers and this thing that's not even here. Yeah. So yeah, we're good. That's not what I meant to do.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants.
Okay.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Okay, I mean, let's do that. We shot up a bar. A nightclub.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped
that
of
was
his
fast.
Spectre status, and all
Thought it would
efforts
take
will be
more
made to
convincing.
bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
Hi, X-Dude. Hi. Just for people coming in, I will be relatively quiet this stream because my throat is hurting. Thankfully, we have the wonderful VA of the folks who made this game to pick up the slack for me. But I hope you're doing awesome. Here's where ancient they were. The Geth revere them.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it.
I mean, that's way
That's
more
why
than
he
we talked
attacked
about.
Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish?
That's
How
not a
come we
bad
found
idea.
no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Give me 1 second. Let me do that. Also, I need to put the, this thing on. Let me... Can I copy this? I don't even know if I can copy this. If I do this, I rename. No, I cannot copy that. Control Z. Remove. Thank God you put that back. I almost will half the game. Yeah, I bet. Text. Thank you for the suggestion, Liz. I mean, let me... That's massive. Let me check what the formatting is in this, for example. Properties. It's Arial rounded, color. Oh, 7. This one. Oh, what's the size of this? Why is it so much less? Why is it so small? Is this not that size? I don't know why this text is behaving differently than the other one. Color. Orange. Outline. Black. Why is this, why does this look different? It literally has the exact same settings as the no spoilers one, and yet it's smaller and thinner, and I'm not sure why. And it's bothering me. I mean, whatever, it's not a big deal. You can read it just fine, right? Does it need something else? You are Gucci? Okay. This is like this. Shouldn't matter though. It's genuinely like very confusing. Why is this different? Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. You're forcing yourself to do that renegade run? That's fair. It's just like, why is this different from, like, the two texts are literally have the same settings. It's like, what the fuck? There. I'm gonna talk about it all stream. Die. I probably can't say that on stream, but whatever. Where did the Reapers go? When did they vanish? Who's Spartus? I have no idea who is talking just now. Canceling you right now. I think we found no trace of their existence. If they were real, we would have found something. Both of these come across as hostile.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face
That's
the
the
truth.
same as the middle
Don't make
one.
the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I've seen them. Have we seen them? We only saw them in the vision, right? So let's not pick that.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization.
Why are we arguing? Why
If
is
Saren
Udina
finds the
not
conduit,
speaking?
it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That happened 10 seconds ago.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
They say no and it ends the game. True. Why are there so many people here?
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
Oh my god, Nori's the first slime to become a Spectre. I don't know that that's true, but maybe. We take it.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Why are we in such, like, dingy armor for this, though? Shouldn't we have shown up in, like, you know, we're showing up to this, like, giant-ass trial thing where we are central to in dingy armor instead of, like, uniform, like, dress uniform? Like, what the fuck's that about?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Also, with weapons kind of nuts. Yeah, what if I just pulled this out and just assassinated the Council, huh?
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
True.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Very true. Spectre bonus. What's it got? Holly, best girl, is she? How do you run in this game? It was like, not that. Not that either. That's... There's 3 buttons and they all pull out your gun. It's A, it's A. Excuse me. You love her. I don't know who I'm going to like romance or anything. It's a map, right? Yeah. We leveled up. Oh, increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks. Increases health, increases accuracy. Oh, I want that. I also want this. And this. Let's get the res though. I like how they did the trees in this game. They're pretty neat. Let's just get this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hope he's okay.
It's time to get lost in the Citadel again.
Rex, forgive the impertinence, but you are not like the Krogan described in the stories on the flotilla.
When you're young, you go looking for every fight you can. You get older, you realize the best fights will find you.
Oh. Interesting. Banter, yeah. Can we scan this?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Too late.
Let all races herald the glory of the enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
Oh, I already scanned this one. I'm gonna do a quick sweep. For new keepers. I won't leave.
The Protheans obviously understood the aesthetic value of the mass relays, something we Quarians have learned to appreciate during our wanderings.
They look like something you'd see out of Halo. Did we ever go in? Oh, that's where that goes. Did we ever go in here? Ah. The relays look like Covenant Carbine? Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
How do you... What are upgrades? That's not what I want. Equipment. Oh. Interesting. It's 20 damage versus working enemies. Oh, you can only have one of each? Is that how that works? I don't know if 25 damage is a lot. Let's do that for now. I'm lost in those menus. They're a bit confusing. Oh wait, this is the assault rifle. I don't want this. X. No. X. How do I remove it? To equip empty? Yeah. X. Here. Empty. B. No, wait. There. Nope. Shotgun. These are both worse, so in my currently equipped one, X. So confusing.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
I want to buy some armor. Heavy armor Krogan. Oh, that costs a lot. These do not sell for a lot. Uh-oh. Why does this cost so much? Is there a sort? Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm on sale. Why does this cost so much? Holy shit. Okay. In that case, we're just gonna keep going. Hey, look, a keeper. Nice. Oh, will you talk about the Krogan thing?
The statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
Damn. That's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. I assume I already scanned this guy. as good armor, or as good as armor as we have. But we don't have any armor. Okay. Max is a very interesting character. I like him. He seems wise in a way. Go down here, right? So we need to go somewhere down here for training. What's this way? I just decrypt this in plain sight. Damn. CSEC is investigating a woman named Helena Blake. There's no hard evidence against her, but if the reports are correct, she's a powerful criminal element in the Citadel. She was last seen near the Emporium on the Presidium. Quest. Nice. Do we not need to be here? I will agree 200% with Tali. Maybe we can romance her. I didn't really consider. I have no idea what she looks like. She's got this like helmet on. Can you toggle her helmet off? No. You can kind of see her face. Wonder why she has that like breathing mask. Hello.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
They announced
Word
it
travels.
in front of everyone.
Your name
What?
comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
Oh yes, the good criminals, yeah.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you.
Spoken like someone who's lying.
You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity.
Criminal that turns
I have
into
no
criminal
interest
still
in red
criminal.
sand
True.
or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
I like this woman. Me when people are like, I can't say that. I can't say that. Okay, but low-key she's spitting. I cannot say anything about promoting the death of other people. But there are... you know what? You know what? But... I can. I will just say, fuck capitalism, and fuck people who are bigots, and if you believe in hating any group of people, then you can die. I am very bigoted against bigots. So, yeah. True and based. Basically, if you believe in denying people being bigoted against bigots, just being tolerant though, well, you see, I don't know that it would be, it's just being tolerant when you hate them to the extent that I do. I don't know. We won't get into it.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
Why don't we let them kill each other?
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, we got Renegade for that. Interesting. Don't get me started. Yeah, for real, for real. I'm only missing 3. That's fine. We'll meet with Idina. I have a feeling that the 3 are like all in the wards. I mean, let's do a quick check of this level of the wards, I think. There you go. Boom. How's this lady doing?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Armor upgrade cost literally 100 times the amount of money I have. What the fuck? Money's fake. Is it in this game? It's called the armor. It wasn't an armor though. It was an armor upgrade. This game money is fake. I think since you can slot in everything. What is flux? Have we been up here? Is this a club?
You should be careful who you say that about. What? Everyone knows.
It's out of my hands, Lieutenant. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want it now.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there.
Keep saying this in public.
What she's doing, they'll kill her.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret.
I know, right?
Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Do you think we stand here? We'll dance? We could have like a dance animation. Wait, can we gamble? Suspicious gambling machine?
Someone rigged this machine to funnel credits their way. I'll run a trace. This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
What? It's blackjack? It's sort of blackjack. We just need to not land a 7 here. There you go. Gambling. Did we run a trace? He said she was running a trace. Did that do anything? Oh, the ward's access corridor. Let's go gambling. We won, so we're quitting. That's how that works. So, like, you could win more. I mean, I guess. Think of the value, sure.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it
There's
was
the
you.
last
I remember
keeper.
your face.
Really?
This was the place. Now, are you gonna give me a refund or not?
I can't stop winning? Is that from something, Akini? Oh, is this just like done? We don't ever meet up with them again?
Do you have your proof?
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Was that the complete sound? Yeah, it was. I think. I assume.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Here you go.
Okay.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Okay, bye. Where am I? I'm a little lost. Never mind, I know where we're at. I didn't say next time you're on the same planet as me, let's go. True. Is this the access corridor? Is this not the access corridor? I'll ever hang out with friends one town over. Yeah. We just came this way. The quest's like marked on our mini map. Am I crazy? What? That's a quest? Why is that a quest? He's a fan. You don't want to see your fans no more? I mean, I want to see the scoutlets. I don't know about some random fucking dude in a game.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's just say it in
If you
public.
don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
Okay.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Okay.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
if I just ran past that guy? Why can I not, like, mark quests on the map? Like, they are, but I would like a tracker for them.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Excuse me?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy,
I mean,
and
he
it's
is
usually
very right.
unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always thinking ahead, Detective?
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Oh, I don't have the option for it.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product.
Not
Thanks to
blue enough.
Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Does gaining Renegade take away from Paragon? Yeah, I imagine I needed, like, this level. Maybe? Think so? Because we did gain Renegade earlier. Or so they just both go higher? Okay.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
I didn't come here to look.
Show her the goods. That looks about right. Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Cool. I mean, that was relatively easy. Also, love that CSEC is just buying illegal mods on the market so that they can use them themselves. Nice, nice. Thank you for confirming.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Cora's den immediately. Now, I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Cool. Nice. Okay. Ah, 30 damage. Sure. How much HP do we have? We have 162. Interesting. What other quests do we have that are here? The Ward's Access Quarter. Where the fuck is that? I guess it's not here. Let's try here. I wonder if it's the arrow like behind Cora's den. Oh, you have something to say?
I could get used to living like this.
What, in a club? Where strippers are?
Dancers are highly respected among my people, but I get the feeling these women are not held in high esteem.
Why is this guy named?
Go away. Let me drink your piss.
Oh, it's nothing back here. Okay. That would be crazy if police really didn't. What? Buy illegal weapons and use them? Oh, there's a chair there. There is a chair there. Wait, so are you suggesting that I sit down? Oh, we just went here. I would never. Yeah. Where's this fucking access thing? I thought it would be that. I guess it's not. What is this guy named?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
I can tell him about the drunk guy.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Okay.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Oh, where is this quest? I've been everywhere, right? Am I missing something? Wards access corridor. Is that in the Presidium, maybe? It's just like in the Presidium.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in...
Okay. It's not banter. Oh, it is over here.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. Financial district.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the...
Hey, this Gamma district seems fucking awful to be around. Do these give us quests? I guess so. Hades Gamma Cluster, Hades Gamma Cluster. Is this one in the Hades Gamma? No, it's the Road Cluster.
Let all races herald the glory of the
Enkindlers
who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers.
Oh, it's this guy. That's very funny.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres,
I love how they're like, Spectres are secret, and then everyone knows that we're a Spectre.
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
Are they in the back?
I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
How can you say that to this thing? You know it will turn on us.
I am not naive, human. All organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship.
Okay.
I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
I'm a bit confused. How is this person setting up relays and funneling money out of like casinos, but also limited to the terminal? Like what? Like if you're a sentient AI, like working on the internet, basically, how are you? What?
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
What? Oh, okay.
So much empty space. 1,000 of my people could live here and hardly even see each other.
You killed it? I didn't mean to. It just was like, here's the thing, and I was like, okay. Let me do the thing that it put up in front of me to do. What the fuck? I mean, that's fine. We hate AI in this household. Fuck AI. It's a different kind of AI that we hate, but still. I won't. True. Is there something we're supposed to do with this guy? Alright, let's just go. Let's go.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
What is this bar on the bottom right? I have max health. Is there like a bar there? You see it next to the map. Experience, is it? No, we're way closer to leveling up on experience. We're very close to leveling up. Is this not Udina's office? Oh, he's in CSEC. Okay.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Nice. What? What? What time is it? 8:22? Looks like it trips up during the AI shutdown. Oh. Hopefully it goes away.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy.
Oh, what the
ship
fuck?
is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
Thank you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Let's start there and let's go pick her up.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I really want to say this, but let's be nice.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
There's a lot of racism in this game. Not really a big fan of it.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
Yes,
Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Yeah, Saren probably killed everyone.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
What about
there was
you?
a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, the little bar is still there. I forgot about that. Forgot about what? I could go. Yeah.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
It's a meme since it says it all the time. Is it?
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse.
But we know Saren won't stop there. His Geth armies aren't going to stay on the far fringes of Citadel space.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him
like
to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
I mean, it's literally not in this alone. Rex is here, Talia's here, Garrus is here. Like, what?
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the
Rex
sake of
literally
every other
standing right
species
there.
in Citadel
Garrus
space.
standing literally
Saren
right there.
must be stopped, and I
We're
promise
talking
you
about
all,
humans here.
we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of all the race politics in this game, but imagine saying this and then Rex being like, "What? Yeah, exactly." It's like, what the fuck?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Shut the fuck up.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Nihilus was also on our side, and he got fucking killed. What the fuck?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
I will fire you and replace you with a non-human. I do not care.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
In different times, something's in Adriel. I guess. You could have said Saren if anything, I know, right? What is this? Oh, it's just a codex thing. Because him Altarians looking like they really do. Okay. Let's get this so we don't miss out on more dialogue options. We'll just throw our last one in shotgun. Let's talk to the crew. If they're around. Here's Caden. Kaiden? I think it's Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Okay.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Not being Paragon or Renegade enough? Oh. It's not like the additional, like, dialogue options that's listed in the ability. Where is everyone? There's Dr. Chocolates. I'm not over here. What's over here? Oh, I mean, okay.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Did I miss something? Where does this elevator go? It goes down? Okay, well there's... Okay, so here's the gang. Who are you?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Why didn't they name you? Oh my god, 304,000 for a sniper? Okay. What is junk? I don't think we had anything. Hello.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing
This guy
my
is
work.
like the
If I'm trying to
definition
take
of
down a
chaotic
suspect,
good.
It shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC.
We should saddle him with even more rules and tape.
Most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Want Garrus to calibrate your weapon? Yeah.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Let's talk to Ashley.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
That was weird. That was like oddly like, okay, whatever.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
What the fuck?
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity.
What the fuck? What did they do?
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What? Are Turians just evil? Not all Turians, but what the fuck did they do? Why are they so racist? Like, Garrus is like the non-racist one that we found, and Saren is super racist, and then like the council guy was also super racist. Is there any, like, what? Is that like a common trend, or is it just like the higher ups who like are trying to keep power or something? Ever letting Rex crash into a shopping mall? Yeah. Turian are military people. Should I be asking about this?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
No, you're good. You're good. So? What do you mean, so?
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details.
Huh? They're in on it?
All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Why? What did the
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay. Jesus. I like Rex. I like Krogans. Krogans are cool. I tell you.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
You know, people in space is so fucking rad. True.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival.
I feel like that's not a lot.
People are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births.
Interesting.
Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
The world building in this game goes crazy.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
Forgot how good BioWare was at made world building. Yeah, what games even came out from BioWare recently? Like, they just aren't. The thing about BioWare is that BioWare does not hit the same. Is my understanding.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Yeah. Veilguard had issues, if I remember right. Hence the skull emoji you're using, Aki. Is that right?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
It was just bland and watered down. It had lots of queer and NB rep, but it was very shallow and the character interactions were boring and not DA at all. That's too bad. Like, Like, I feel like that's that's what made BioWare like what it was, right? So, I don't know.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious.
That's fucking insane.
When they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Dragon Age creator says EA execs thought BioWare fans would eat whatever slop they were given, since the nerds in the cave would always show up for an RPG because it was an RPG. What a fucking statement. That's insane. Geth strong, together stronger. True. That's literally true.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth.
Oh my gosh.
The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody.
Oh my God.
Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Oh no, we can't pull the plugs anymore, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break. I'm gonna let the wubs out and make sure the boy gets his food, and I will be right back. So, give me a second and then we'll ask Talia about the break. Hello, I've returned. I wouldn't put it that way. It was more that they just didn't put a strong RPG experience at the core of their game. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey.
Makes sense.
We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most.
Oh, I wonder if that's why they were like
By
this,
the time
like
we
suit.
leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
And the pilgrim kind of wholesome? Yeah, it is. I mean, you're doing something for your people.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Noise. Who's this guy?
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Kelly? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
That's not what I asked at all.
No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Asset for real? Wait, is this not the same room? No, it is. Okay, alright. There's just two doors. So now what? How do we... Should we just, like, talk to Joker? Let's talk to Joker.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I cannot not see him.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What?
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
How'd you get your nickname? I don't think we need to ask that. I'm pretty sure we know.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
She said, I have to go. Nice. So... Oh, do we go to the galaxy map? Is that how this works? I have to be standing up here, all dramatic like. You know it, okay. What? Serpent Nebula. Am I missing something here? Oh. Oh my gosh. This is like the whole Milky Way? There's the Argus Rho. There's Hades Gamma. Where is... Wait, what happens if we zoom out? Oh. Okay. Space exploration RXT. So where do we go first? Let's go to Liara's dig site. She's the only person that we haven't, like, joined our team. Do we know where she's at? Somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. So no. So we just pick a random ass planet? Is that how this works? I'm a little lost. They just did not explain any of this. Do you want to go to Sparta, Knossos, Athens, or Macedon? Macedon is not in Greece, right? These are all like Greek places, except for Macedon is just Macedonia, right? Which is a different country. What is Knossos? You click on the planet, it should show. Oh. No, it says travel to another system. Oh, that's later games. Oh, maybe that's because they were like exactly this, where it's like I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Let's just fucking go somewhere. We can just go to a system, can we? Oh, we just go here. Do we just have to land on one of these planets first? I guess we're going to Sparta. I'm not gonna lie, I like the Normandy's like design. Like its ship design. Looks good. What?
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Oh. Oh, Sparta is like the star. I see. You can survey? What does that mean? Did I miss something? I mean, I can land here. The planet you were on before. Maybe this one? Survey. Hydrogen. Okay, what does that do? That didn't do anything. I mean, it's a hydrogen helium gas giant. What does that mean? I think it gives you stuff? Oh, does it? Plutonium. That's why you can do a lot of stuff on this map. Oh, like you get side quests for stuff. Like, I assume that distress beacon was like a side quest then. I mean, we can land here for no reason. Waste a lot of time. What do you mean? Matriarch's writings recovered. I see. Okay, so there's one planet here and one planet here. Let's go over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we can land here. Prothean ruins. Okay, so it's probably this place, right? Therum on Knossos. I mean, an hour of exploring every corner for loot quests. I see. We're just gonna do a quick, like, check of all the planets. See what's what. Turian insignia. Okay. It does sound correct. Yes, it does. I mean, it sounds very correct. I can't recall. I mean, even if you could, I would not want you to say anything. So it looks like there's one planet in each of these locations to go to. I think it's probably this one. I mean, let's take Rex and Tali. I think I like, of the characters so far, I think I like them the best, personally. Oh, okay. Oh, we get like a Land Rover?
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
I mean, I was not told I was going to be given this, but sure, we take that. Oh, this thing is difficult to drive. Oh my god. Hi Kurama! Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. This thing is not easy to drive. Does it have like a boost? That's the gun. I don't even know how to get out, or even if I would want to. I think it goes 90 degrees up mountains, does it? Can we climb any of these? Yeah, I've been alright. My throat's kinda rough today. I've been lied to. How could you, Wiz? There is no boost. Oh, there is a boost. Oh, okay. Here, we'll try this one. Oh. Oh, the boost pushes me, like, up as well. Oh! I'm gonna flip this thing for sure. Why is the boost? The boost pushes me, like, up rather than, like, up directly, but more like up from where the wheels are. Oh. Oh. Does this thing have, like, auto land? That would be convenient. It's definitely not clicking either of the analog sticks. Not that. Oh, our LB is doing some. What the fuck? Excuse me? Why are there gifts?
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull his tail.
When I did not even hear what he said. I was not paying attention. Mikubi Thorhong. It definitely does more damage. Like, it has a very, very faster time to kill, for sure. Hello. Thank you, Iz. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. How are we supposed to do this? They don't give you a tutorial for the buttons? Yeah, me too. Oh, is there? Oh.
Redeploying.
Oh, it's Y. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I change my gun? Oh, let me level them up. Let's make him a fucking battering ram. Squad. How do I switch my gun? Oh, there we go. Maybe like a guy in here. Ow. Oh, there's gate control. Okay. So we should go into the other one. Max volume, I think the shotgun blew my eardrums almost. Sorry if it did. Why is there a guy with a rocket launcher in an enclosed building? That's the real question. Not here, it's the other one.
That's the last of them.
To make sure someone raises, well, something tells me that that was not their goal. Okay. 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 Thanks to this guy. It's like dropping dunes. Oh, that makes things much easier. Dang, this thing is good. Mako is very good. It's a bit finicky on controls, but otherwise it's not bad. At all. Oh. Is this where we're supposed to go? Do you always get to make on expeditions like this? I wonder. Oh, it's definitely not this. Okay. Hear the thing flying overhead again. Oh. Or if I can just... Oh, maybe this angle's a little bit better. Like top decking and winning and just for moves. What? What are you talking about? Oh, I suppose we're supposed to go get out. I think Pokemon TCG? Oh, I do not know how to play Pokemon TCG. I'm a little interested in learning though. I definitely enjoy learning new TCGs. Oh, I definitely cannot drive over this. No, they're like, go get out and go the normal way. I cannot do the take the ghost into the building thing in this game, can I? Pokemon TCG is the easiest of the big three to learn. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'm glad to hear it went well for you. As long as there's no actions to take during your opponent's turn, so there's no waiting fast priority or anything. Oh, interesting. It definitely does simplify things. Stop bringing the vehicles indoors. It's not indoors. It's not indoors. Look at this and tell me it's indoors. Oh my god. Into the place is not supposed to go. Oh, but I wanna. But I wanna. Oh my god. Fine. Fine. How do I get out? Oh, it's B. Fatigued. Why am I fatigued? Eventually it may work? Don't tell me that. You know I'll try. How do I do this? It's not this. This button? Can I crouch? Nice. I don't have any bonuses in snipers, but the snipers just do a lot of damage. Okay. I mean, we're doing it. Thanks, Rex. Thank you. I'm not usually good at headshots. So, me succeeding here is a surprise. This is interesting. It's very different from our, like the colony thing on Eden Prime. So, it's a very different atmosphere. Oh, whoa. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Very neat. going on. I'm just like dying. What just happened? What the fuck? Let's try that. What are these things?
Here it comes.
Oh, that's Rex. Oh my god. Okay. You got bodied? I mean, I did get bodied. I'm just not, like, I'm a little lost on what's going on. Can I? There, let's do that. And then... Okay. I'm just gonna make sure that everyone has what they need. I don't know what he uses. He uses like tech mostly. Which is this. So don't do that. Is this the one I want? I want this one. This is a hard encounter. I can tell. Let's use this. Oh my god, I didn't change my... Just good with a pistol, I want to say. Let's go with this. Jumping around. Good. I think we've killed all the close guys. Over here. Okay, I think we've killed all the everyone that's not this thing. Doing damage to it. Which one better? Let me switch to this. No, there's new gas. Okay, I mean, I think we're doing it. What? Oh my god, I was literally at like full health. Oh my god, okay. Let's start here. I need to redo the levels too. God damn it. Give him this. This. And what do we give her? Let's just give her armor. You did damage even if the health bar doesn't show? Okay. What? Ruby is here. Hi. What is it? Lay down. Lay down. It's okay. It's a good girl. Lay down. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Why can I not over? What? Oh my god, he died instantly. Sometimes when I pull the trigger, it like doesn't go on. I'm gonna wait for you to charge. So much hell.
Good as new.
Countermeasure deployed.
Okay. I guess we just do this. That one's a bit close. There's still another guy over there somewhere. It looks like on the mini-map. We're like not even touching this thing's shield. There we go. Let me switch to the assault rifle, I think. No, good night, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you a lot. And I hope you're so love. Alright, we got that person. Wish I could save mid-combat. Select one more guy over here. Nice. Holy shit. Okay, we did it. Save immediately. Is this not where we need to be? What is making that noise? Can we go that way? Where are we? What the fuck? What the fuck is that noise? Alright, let's go this way. Can we get up there maybe? Or maybe it's this? Door. Oh, it's the mine. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I mean, this is pretty spooky. Is the lady in here?
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Huh. What is this? Interesting. Thank you. No banter, no comms. I wish we could get like a clean suit for Shepard. Like for real. He just looks so dingy. Nice.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Okay. Oh, that's not good.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Oh, what the fuck?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have
You
hit
said that
something
already.
I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Huh? Interesting. Before jams, no food loss. Nice. Okay. Mining laser controls? A, X, X, B. Okay. Before we go that way, since we know this is clear of enemies, let's go this way. Sure we don't miss anything. Okay, nice. How do you jump in this game? That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh, you just hit A. There's no prompt for it. So it's like, what? Hello.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blew up a hole.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Nice.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
Hmm? What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Okay. Time to leave.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
If I die in here, I'll kill him. What a statement. I like Rex.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for our life and death struggle. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
What just happened, man?
All patched up. Get down!
Okay. I don't know how we just fucking survived that. I think Rex just fucking put the team on his back.
Send me back in.
Catching you up.
Oh my god, this guy is just meleeing us to death. Okay. Jesus. like Krugen's are for real. Homie just walked up and just like punched it in the face and did like 1,000,000 damage. Dang, we let everyone out first. We're the last ones out. Dramatic.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
What? Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right.
Okay.
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process.
Okay.
You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Dang.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team.
I love how there's an option to be like
you,
super
Commander.
racist.
I am very grateful.
Jesus.
Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember,
I love how the Turian guy is just like, always questioning us. Salarian didn't seem too bad. What is this? Oh. Why didn't it show up earlier? Is it just like something that shows up every so often?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that.
Jesus.
So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Goku wants something. We'll probably wrap up here. Let me talk to folks.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything new, it looks like. Check up on Liara. Probably in Dr. Chakwa's office. I would hope. No. Can we not do a debrief with everyone?
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's on your mind, Lieutenant?
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but
the crew has been calling it true.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Sorry. Biotic acclimation and temperance
Dream camp.
I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp.
I mean, we presumably went through that too, since we have biotic stuff, right?
Encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element
Fuck
0.
corporations.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
What? Do you think we were coming on then? What the fuck? It was just like a normal ass debrief. Is this a case of Pete being polite to him, thinks you're like okay.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten.
I mean, he is romance. I mean, yeah, but it's just like
I could tell as soon as I met him.
like I want to, like I do want to talk with everyone after the missions.
Why didn't
Just
you tell
talk,
me this sooner?
not for romance.
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
I mean, we just saw one, right?
He wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's crazy.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards.
Interesting. That's so sus. Like, what the fuck?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Where's Liara? Is she down here too? What's just Holly?
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer.
Aww.
But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down.
Oh.
I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
Very interesting.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds.
Yeah, because, like...
Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first.
Makes sense.
Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later. Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
I should go.
Okay.
See you later.
So where did Liara wind up, I wonder? That's Garrus, and that's Rex. That's Ashley. Maybe she isn't here. If that's Kaden. Oh, maybe she's down this way. Well, no. This is all sleeping pods. Is she back here? Or is back here?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yes.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs. unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people.
A lot of pressure.
Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess. How could I be so dense?
The goddess? She's religious?
Interesting. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
I guess that's
Union
fair.
with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold.
Oh, interesting.
I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
It's like a very
She may
interesting.
have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Interesting. Like, it's a very, interesting, like, flip on the head of, like, many conventional takes on, like, fathering out of wedlock and things like that. So, interesting.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Maybe something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed
That's very
away.
cool. They are cool.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone,
Yeah,
particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy
that's the only way
time
you
we
can
spend
do
with
it,
them.
yeah.
And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Goku is like over there hunting something? Maybe like a spider on the ground? I'm not sure.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, well, the gang's all here. So now it's just those things? What is this? Sorry writings? What are sorry writings? Oh, that's from like surveying. Oh, and this is the distress beacon. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we have 8 points? Oh my gosh. Now that you've expanded the crew, you can kick the races out of the airlocks. True. Very true. What do we want to put our points in? We can put our points into a lot of stuff. You just like finish out the Spectre training. If we wanted. We could finish out the shotguns. Here, let's do that. Let's like grab this. There. It's a nice healthy medium. I want new armor. Please tell me we can get new armor. We have no new armor, okay. Well, let's go. Let's go upstairs. He didn't have anything to say. We will do this. Save. There. There. Okay, well, thank you all for coming. I had a lot of fun. We have now acquired everyone in the crew. I wasn't expecting Liara's thing to be like a whole quest, but we got there in the end, and she's now with us, so, yeah. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys on Thursday for Nier Automata. We'll be starting Route B for the first time, or second-ish time. I'm gonna sleep now. Good night, good night, good night. You too, cool. You too. We will be heading out, and I will catch you guys next time. So, thank you all very much. I'm very EP. Thanks for bearing with me, even though it was a bit quiet today. And yeah, good night, good night, good night. Bye, bye-bye. Good night.